Hey, okay. So this video, I am redoing my video on bullying and self-confidence. Um, so let's try and stay on this topic before I get involved in any of the other topics that I have that'll get me sidetracked. So, bullying. If you are a bully or you're being a victim of a bully, I honestly, I don't know how, like, everyone has a different story, and no one knows that other person's background story, and if people have to go through a lot at home, and now this just goes to you people that are the bullies out here, listen to me carefully. You don't know that person's other side of the story. You don't know what that person's going through at home or through life in general. So if you're like picking on somebody when they come to school every day and just putting them down about that, and then they have to go home and deal with all the other stuff, how do you think that makes you feel, or makes them feel? And like, honestly, I think that it's really stupid and childish. There's a point where, like, you're playing around, and then a point where it actually starts to hurt the other person's feelings, and I don't agree with it at all. um, there's a difference between joking and bullying. Joking is something totally different, that you can, that the other person's laughing, you can know the other person doesn't think it's funny because they're not laughing. If the person is just I really don't know what to say. I just think it's very wrong for you to do. You don't know what that person's going through, and you're just boosting that person's self-confidence down to nothing and making them feel insecure. And I don't know. Like, with all the stuff that's going around now in the world, and like how many people bully other people, if I was suicidal, stuff like that would push me over the edge. Like, I wouldn't even be able to take it anymore. But luckily I'm not suicidal, for one, and two, it hasn't pushed me over the edge yet. But just through what I was going through, like, most people know this, so that's why they back off a little bit, which, I don't need people to feel sorry for me, but if people went through, like, my situation, and for those of you who didn't know that, like, I had cancer, well, now you know now. If people are going through, like, my situation, and then they have to, like, go through school, it's like, say they go to school and then go and get their treatments, or they're getting their treatments and then they go to school, if they have to go through all that every day, sorry, my computer, if they have to go through all that every day, and then come to school or whatever, and even have that done to them, how do you think that's going to make them feel? Because the 100% key thing that's best for them, if they're going through something that I'm going through, or they're going through any kind of sickness, is just to be positive and be, like, have a good attitude about it. And if you're making that attitude down, then depression will catch up with you, and it's just not good. Okay, now this part goes out to you people being bullied. Honestly, now this is where it ties in kind of like a self-confidence thing. If you already don't have good self-confidence, and then people are bullying you, that's making it even worse. Uh, I think you need to have a reality check on who's more insecure or not, because if people are bullying you, then they're the ones who's insecure about them, so they want to bring you down along with them and make sure that you are feeling what they're feeling, but you cannot let them do that. And if they're giving you hate, like, say you're online or messaging and you don't know who the person is, or even if you do know them and they're, like, talking stuff about you or giving you hate, just don't give them the satisfaction of answering them. Don't give them the satisfaction of answering them, because, sorry, I'm getting distracted really easy. I keep getting text messages. Don't give them the satisfaction of answering them and giving them the pleasure to fight back with you, because all they're going to do is just keep trying to prove a point to you and prove a point to you, and just get you more and more broke down. So if people are hating on you, just don't even answer them. Don't even answer them. Just don't. Just ignore it, and then when you leave wherever they are, or go home to yourself, then you'll know what's the truth and what's not. And just, you gotta stay strong, because everyone in this world is gonna try and get you down. You just gotta keep your head held high. You gotta stay 100% positive about everything, and that's what's gonna help you. Because, sorry, again, distracted. So, yeah, just stay positive and don't let them bring you down. I honestly don't know how much time I have. I don't know how long this video is. Hold on. It is like 5 minutes now. 5:05 to be exact. So, I don't know. I would stretch this video out longer, but I honestly kind of lost what I was just gonna say, because like I said, I get distracted easy. But like I said, people just always bring you down, and that's like a part of life. Like, you gotta understand that there's always gonna be people that want to be like you, or you have something that they want, and since they can't have that, or they can't be like you, they're gonna try and bring you down for that. So you just gotta remember that whatever you're not what they say you are. I mean, they can call you a bunch of these names, but it's really nothing. Don't listen to them. Brush it off. And then into the self-confidence thing, I mean, like I just said, there's people that's always going to want to be like other people, and because they have no self-confidence, or else they want to dress like somebody or look like somebody else. Like, be your own person. Like, I mean, it just gave me like a mini heart attack. That was my cat. Okay, but anyway, I mean, you're just your own person. And at the end of the day, you got one body that God gave you, or whoever you believe in gave you, and it's your body. Live it the way you want. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Have your own style. Hang around with your own friends. Don't follow the crowd. Just be your own person. And if you don't have that much self-confidence, come and talk to me. I have my Tumblr open all the time to give advice. You can message me on Tumblr. Heck, my Facebook link is even on my Tumblr if you want to talk to me there. So, pretty much all I have to say on this topic. So now let's get started on the next topic, so that way I'm not getting sidetracked like I said. So, yeah, if you guys ever need any advice or just somebody to talk to, my Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook's always open. The next topic is I dyed my hair. Does it look good? It's actually black. Yeah. I don't want to take my hat off because, well, it matches my necklace, and pretty much it doesn't match what I'm wearing though, but I still think it looks cute. So that's way good to do. And then, okay, so the next thing